questions for Radek Stepanek, please.
Radek, congratulations. What did you know about Donald Young's game going into the match, and where did you think you could take advantage?
I saw him playing a couple of matches already this week, and he's been on a few tournaments. I saw him playing in Eastbourne, and yesterday I watched after my singles match in the physio room his match against Marcos Baghdadis, and I felt pretty confident going to this match because I already played 3 lefties in a row here, and that was my 4th one, so I was not needing any special preparation, but I saw his game. I knew he's using his left angles as a wide serve on the at court and trying to serve out of to the backhand. So I was ready for it. After 2 games, I had to adjust my position on the return just to cut the angles, and I was getting since I broke him in the first set, I got on the top of him, and I had the control of the match in my hands, and that's how it was until the last point.
It looked like a case where your years of veteran experience really made a difference. It looked like you outthought him the whole match and had him leading the wrong way. Did you feel like your inlet was an advantage today?
Yeah, definitely. I came to this match prepared tactically as best as I can for every match, and I was trying to play different as he was used to, to the other guys, and that paid off. I was trying to be aggressive, attack his second serve, and just putting pressure on him, and I think I was, as I said, I was in control the whole time.
Radek, you played your first match here on Monday, and if you play Gael Monfils in the finals, he didn't play his first singles match here until Thursday morning. Do you think that in a draw where you don't have a bye in a 48-player draw, it ever helps you to get more matches in to move through?
I remember you asked me that yesterday, and I give you the answer same as yesterday. The players which are seeded, can be advantage for them to not have the match. Save energy, have 1 match less. For me, playing matches here, since my year so far wasn't that terrific. Every match for me to win was great. So for me, it was advantage to get my confidence, and it keeps growing.
But he will play 5 matches in 4 days potentially, and you a little bit more spaced out and have more rest before the final. Isn't that going to help you as well? He's playing the later semi as well.
Yeah, definitely. Whatever you can, whatever time you get to rest is always a good thing, and I will try to use it even I'm playing doubles.
Your last final was about 1.5 years ago. Can you just talk about how important this week has been to you?
Yeah, definitely. It's very important. I'm getting my ranking much better for next week. Also, getting closer to get to be seeded at the US Open, which would be a great bonus for me. But the only thing I'm looking forward to is tomorrow's match. It's great to play finals on such a big event, great tournament, and I'm looking really forward to it.
Can you talk a little bit more about your expectations for tomorrow's match, whether you're playing Monfils or Isner, and what you think you have to do against either of them?
I think there are 2 completely different players. Right. John is a huge server, as we all know, and it's his game is based on his serve. So definitely, it's not going to bring a lot of rallies in the match. And Gael is a great all-around, all-court player. He's moving incredibly well. He's serving big. So he's a shot maker. So it's going to be a completely different game if I play one or the other. But I have to get ready, whoever it is, and I'll do everything to hold the trophy tomorrow.
32, you seem to be in great shape compared to when you were 22. What are you doing differently to extend your career?
Most important thing is to stay healthy, and that means that you have to take care of the body as best as I can. So to have a good rest, be always warmed up well for the practices. With the age, you have to shorten up the time what you spend on the court and make it more intensive while you are on the court. And also the schedule, to do the schedule the way that it's not very difficult for traveling, changing the time zones, and give the body as much as comfort as possible.
Radek, Donald seemed, I'm sorry, did I put in?
No, you go. You're good.
Donald Young seemed to get kind of frustrated and impatient with himself fairly early in the match. Is that something as an opponent you pick up on and that kind of works in your favor?
Yeah, definitely. Once you get your opponent out of his comfort zone, out of his rhythm, definitely it helps you, and that's always a plan. You know, you have to get the opponent to this position, and that's what I was working on from the first point. And when I got in there, I was trying to keep him off balance for the rest of the match, and I did it well.
Right, night before the final now, after finishing up the match, what are you going to have for dinner? I'm just curious. Pasta, on the night before a very important match, what will you eat?
You know, finals is great to be in the finals, but it's a match like any other else, so I'm not gonna do anything special. I have a great Italian place where I'm going throughout the week, great Asian place, so I'll see when I'm done for today, where I'm gonna eat.
Radek, coming back to the beginning of the week, what were your expectations when you were coming in? Did you even have a sense that you had a run like this in?
You know, I came here after a very, I would say, rush week before this, because I was traveling a lot. I had to fix my rackets. I was playing in Hamburg on clay. Then I had to go home for 1.5 days. Then I flew to the States, to Florida. I spent one day on one coast of the Florida. Then I drove the next day to the other coast, to my place where I spent some time where I'm here in States, and the next day I flew here to Washington. So it was very quick week, a lot of traveling, and I came here pretty tired from all of this, but I had still 4 days to get ready, good practice. You know, it was very hot here and humid, so the conditions were tough, and that made me just stronger for the tournament week.
When you said you had to go home, to Czech Republic or to?
Yes, Czech Republic.
Are you at all worried about having to play doubles late tonight in this weather and that affecting the final tomorrow?
I know I already played so many matches, and with every match, you know, the confidence is growing, and we have one saying which we are using, that winner is never tired. So since you keep winning, the energy is there, and you will always find it, especially for the final important match.
Radek, you said earlier in the week that if you won this title, it would be the biggest of your career. You obviously I assume you still feel that way, and also. Is your wife Nicole coming to watch what would be such a big final for you?
It means same for me, this tournament, as I told you a few days ago, that didn't change, and you can ask me even tomorrow. But I hope. And Nicole, my wife, she's not coming because she had to work with her visa back in Czech Republic, and they actually made a mistake and put a wrong date of the visa when they have to expire, because they put it like 3 days before they even purchased the visa. So she has to take care of that in the beginning of the week, and I believe for the Cincinnati tournament she will be already here. I'm looking forward to it.